Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Jim, my channel, books, reading. As you ramble on through life, brother, whatever be your goal, keep your eye upon the donut and not upon the hole. And stuff, lots of stuff. May is fast approaching, so it's time for another TBR. In April, I had 8 books on my TBR, and I didn't stick very rigidly with the TBR. I read 3 of the books on the TBR, and then I added some. I strayed from my TBR, and I read another 6 books that weren't on the TBR, and I started another one, and I continued with a book that I hadn't written on my TBR. So my May TBR will start with 3 of the books from my April TBR brought over. First of these will be Night Circus. I've had this on my shelves for a while. People have asked what I thought of it. I haven't read it yet. It looks very good. It's about this circus that just appears at night, and this duel between 2 magicians who are romantically linked. Alan, I think, from Big Car Books says it's really good. Abby Salter highly recommends it. Nettie Nu wants to know what I thought of it, but I haven't read it yet, so it's right at the top of my TBR. So hopefully May I will read this. My second carryover from April is On the Gallows by Ilia Chavchavadze. Ilia Chavchavadze was the Georgian poet who published The Teenage Stalin in his magazine Iveria. And 26th of May is Georgian Independence Day, so I should read some Georgian literature this month. My most viewed Booktube video was Georgian Literature 101. I can put a link here. So I think I should focus some more on Georgian literature and English translation if I can find some more. And the third carryover from my April TBR is Orlando by Virginia Woolf. This is the fictional embodiment of Virginia Woolf's lover, Vita Sackville West. I chose this in April for transgirlApril, and it'll also work for May of the Moderns because this was written, published in the 1920s. And yes, I've only read Mrs. Dalloway by Virginia Woolf before. Fourth on my May TBR is A Master of Djinn by P. Djeli Clark. This is a steampunk novel set in Cairo. The secret brotherhood of Al-Jahiz have been murdered, and Agent Fatma, who is the youngest woman working for the Ministry of Alchemy, Enchantments and Supernatural Entities, is investigating. The world building is amazing. I'm 20% of the way in already. I really enjoy P. Djeli Clark's novella Ring Shout about the monsters behind the Ku Klux Klan masks, actual monsters. It was a horror novella. These monsters feeding on the hatred of the Ku Klux Klan. I have Blind Assassin back on my TBR. It wasn't on my April TBR, but it has been on my TBRs from January, February and March. I'm over halfway through it now. This is a reread. I'm taking it very slowly. I really love Margaret Atwood's writing. She's very astute at observing people and what they do and the changing seasons, and she has interesting insights into old age and many other things. So I'm really enjoying this, but I'm taking it very slowly. I'm savouring this novel. 6th, I have another Georgian book. This is Igi by Jemal Karchkhadze. It's about this prehistoric tribe, and it's about one man called Igi and this prehistoric tribe who's contemplating what life means. May is Horror Mayhem. I got 2 books here, both with the green font, the green type on black backgrounds, both New York bestsellers. If you've read either of these, or if you've read both of these, you can let me know in the comments which you think I should tackle first. There's Asylum by Madeleine Roux and Sharp Objects by Gillian Flynn. I think Sharp Objects is more of a thriller than a horror, but this one, Asylum, definitely looks like a horror. But which one should I try for horror mayhem? It's also May Misery. I haven't selected any books for May Misery, although from The Chemistry of Tears from my April TBR might be a candidate, tears being associated with misery. And as to my mammoth, Cryptonomicon, I think this will be a DNF for now. Maybe I'll tackle it in next March, for next March of the Mammoths. I didn't get very far into this. My bad. So that was my TBR. If you've read in the books on my TBR and want to tell me something about them, you can let me know in the comments. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Goodbye.